Art Niergaard here from Shooting Sight with a couple of quick updates on the HeckFire Selector levers and other trigger news. The original Selector levers that were sent out with this trigger are a close copy of the HK extended safety lever. Problem with it was that it goes from the fire to the safe position, but then there's still a gap between the top of the selector and the stop on the upper receiver. So it was possible to rotate it past the safe position. Not enough to get to the takedown position, but enough that it got confusing because it felt like there was two positions. So that's been revised by changing the selector design to put a little steeper angle in it so it comes up a little higher. Here's the revised selector installed. As you can see now, when you move it from the fire to the safe position, it comes up right next to the stop on the upper, and so you can no longer over-rotate it. The other thing that has changed is we've come out with a new reverse right side selector. The idea being that while you can go from safe to fire by pushing down with your thumb on the left side, you can go back from fire to safe by pushing down on the right side with your index finger. So the activation of the safety mechanism becomes a seesaw effect with your two fingers. Both of those selectors are going to be included with every trigger going forward, so you get the option of putting in the reverse right selector, the HK right selector, or the little delete disc, whichever you prefer. I've also got feedback from some left-handed shooters that if the right side reverse selector is put on the right side backwards, it is very effective for left-handed shooters. The other new feature we're playing with is a rubber dip coating for the trigger, which is the same coating that's on plier handles. And so you can see it's got a little bit of a texture, so it gives you a little bit more grip, and it'll make the trigger a little wider, so it reduces the pressure on your finger. And the big benefit is it's a thermal insulator, so if you're out shooting in exceptionally cold or exceptionally hot weather, the steel of the trigger doesn't suck heat out of the pad of your fingertip, so you don't lose touch sensitivity, and you can be more precise with your trigger. So I think it's an interesting option. We've just made about a dozen of them, and we'll probably get them up on the website at some point and see if people are interested in trying them out and give us some feedback.